Shalom, shalom. Bear with me 1 second. All right, let's get right into it. Hey, shalom, shalom. Quick lesson. All right, just getting right into this thing. All right, let's pull this up, let this clip play, and we'll get into the lesson.
Working, and my job was substitute teaching with the county.
I've been a nurse for 22 years, and I have recently been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. I had to work on what I went through, and I have not worked yet. It's been a few months.
Tanya Hughes and Holly Howerton are like many Americans who are looking for work as the U.S. economy opens back up and recovers from the coronavirus pandemic.
The coronavirus and unemployment. And week after week, they both keep spreading.
It's a record-shattering 6.6 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week.
Today is the first of the month, and that means bills are often due. Millions of Americans now suddenly trying to make a decision. How are they going to pay them?
Over 8 million people who lost their job during the pandemic year and have not been able to return to work and go back to their old job or even a new job.
Do you believe enhanced unemployment benefits had any effect on diminishing a return to work in some categories?
No, nothing measurable.
And the political spheres, in particularly the White House versus Republicans in Congress and quite a few Republican governors, have been debating whether or not some people are choosing to stay home and not return to work because of the extra unemployment money that the federal government is giving out right now.
Paying people more in unemployment than they could receive from working is an act of substantial economic self-harm.
More than a dozen states, mainly headed by Republican governors, have now said that they will no longer pay the extra $300 federal supplement. So they've rejected that extra money in order to push people back to work. So now someone is going from $600 to $300 on average.
Increase benefits? Look, no. I mean, I think we're getting people back to work. It is time for America to get back to work.
But for Hughes and Howerton, some federal aid have at least helped them keep up with expenses while they're out of work.
I had filed for unemployment. The amount of the stimulus, the additional $600 to what I was receiving, helped with my monthly bills and food coming in.
Well, I got the standard stimulus that everyone else did. I have been researching this whole time for anything I could find out there that could help a single parent that was a nurse that is no longer able to work because of what I went through. And I couldn't find anything. I even wrote the president and got nothing back. I know I have to work, and that's the only thing that, I'm good at. I could jump right back into it, but I'm not ready.
I talk to unemployed people almost every day. Have I spoken to some unemployed people who are not returning to work because they are earning about $600 a week, which basically works out to a $15 an hour job? Yeah, they are earning more than if they went back to work, particularly at a $10 or $11 or $12 an hour job. But what I keep stressing to people is 9 times out of 10, when I'm talking to unemployed people, the vast majority of reasons that I get for why they're not able to go back to work right now or ready to go back to work right now are 3 very different reasons. Number one, some people still waiting to get vaccinated or haven't passed that 2-week mark after their second shot. Number 2 is childcare. And the last one that I think people need to understand is this year has changed people.
The other one was like 93.
Yes, there's lots of job openings, but people don't necessarily want to race back to the job they had before.
It did help me to reevaluate before COVID had actually set in. I was working with Amazon and I was doing Uber driving and Postmating, but I would like to move on into other things of interest.
Howerton is actively applying to return to work, but the time off has helped her realize her next move.
They diagnosed me with PTSD now from this. I was done. And then I thought, I'm not going to let anybody take this away from me. You still have that feeling because you were responsible for these people. And so it's just been a lot, but it took me a little time to come to the conclusion that, I do still need to be a nurse. I do still make a difference. I just have to change my scope.
All right, let's pull this up real fast. Okay, bear with me 1 second. All right, shalom, shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shad, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring. The house of David that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Hey, shalom to you, brothers. All right, so I'm back at you with another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit. Okay, and like they say, the struggle is real. All right, this article real quick, because this is a quick lesson. Just wanted to bring this out. But this article is from the global.chinadaily.com. It says U.S. employers struggle to fill open positions. All right, and the truth of the matter is that people don't want to work. Okay, this place is through. All right, and the scriptures say, neither shall there be any work for Egypt. All right, so let's read on. It says, while more than 9 million Americans remain unemployed, U.S. employers are trying virtually anything from giving hiring bonuses through hiring bonuses and education benefits to families of new employees to the use of machines to fill job openings that have soared to a record level. It says openings climbed to 9.3 million during April, the highest since 2000, underscoring the strong labor demand as the economy rapidly recovered from the pandemic. The Labor Department said in its monthly job openings and labor turnover survey, JOLTS report on Tuesday, all right, which the economy has not recovered. All right, once again, all these lies that they're spewing out to the public. All right, this place is declining, man. These are all the telltale signs, okay, that this economy is declining, man, and America's finished. All right. Reading on, it says employers added 559,000 jobs in May. The Labor Department reported June 4th, falling short of many economist predictions of job growth of around 1 million, reflecting businesses' difficulties following open jobs as potential workers remain on the sidelines. You see, the unemployment rate fell to 5.8%, the first time it has dropped below 6% since the pandemic started. It says a child care shortage, continued fear about the pandemic, low wages for many jobs, and enhanced federal government employment benefit of $300 a week on top of the state maximum weekly benefit have kept some Americans from returning to the labor force, according to the surveys. Right. Because people are getting paid sitting on their ass at home. They get more money sitting at home than actually going out getting a job. So what do you mean? These people ain't trying to work. That's the last thing they're trying to do, man. Which all of this stuff is affecting the economy. Everybody's at home working on computers, working online. So what real physical labor is being done? You see, that's another aspect to show you that this place is finished, man. Everything's online. What are people doing online? It says some who are out of work don't have the skills needed for jobs, that they are available or unwilling to switch to a new career, while others have trouble getting hired at a level comparable to their previous positions. It says, and then there's working at home, which millions did during the pandemic, and many don't want to give it up. You see, nobody wants to go back to work. Okay. And plus, this is a gig economy. Everybody has 3 or 4 different jobs, 3 or 4 different gigs. You know what I'm saying? Barely making a minimum wage, barely making money, struggling to make ends meet. You know? So these are all the effects, as you can see. Let me get the scripture real quick. All right. This is Isaiah 19:15, straight to the point. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt. All right. Egypt is is America today. The modern day Egypt is America. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. You see, everybody's struggling. Nobody wants to work. All right. People have gotten lazy. All right. And it was all set up to be that way, using this pandemic to keep people locked in the house. You know, all this inflation that's going on, this free money that's being issued out. And like we say, where the hell are they getting all this money and these funds to issue out to these people, man? You know, which is furthering the debt of this economy to the point where it's getting ready to crash out. So the point of me doing this lesson is that all the signs are here, man. All right. Yahweh Shema Shai is cursing Babylon. Okay, let me go into this commentary on this Isaiah 19:15. I thought this was heavy too, just to add on, because I was looking this up in the commentary. All right, some Bible commentary. Okay, I read a heavy point here. All right, this is from the BibleHub.com. Let me see if I can find it. I just had it up. Okay, here we go. The commentary right here, it says Barnes notes on the Bible. So from the same verse, Isaiah 19:15, this is what he said. It says, neither shall there be any work. It says the sense is that there should be such discord that no man, whether a prince, a politician, or a priest, shall be able to give any advice or form any plan for the national safety and security which shall be successful. You see? So there's no plan, there's nothing that could be put in place, all right, to save America, to save Babylon, to restore this place. All right. Like it tells you in Jeremiah 51. Let's get that real quick. All right. Let me pull it up on another tab. All right. There's no solution to help this place, just like it was it mentioned in the commentary. All right. This is Jeremiah 51 real quick. All right. Babylon 51:8. It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. All right. And when did that happen? When this damn Jab 19 hit the scene. All right. That destroyed America, man. Destroyed all the small businesses. It destroyed the workforce, etc. Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. This thing happened suddenly. How for her take balm for her pain? If so, she may be healed. Verse 9, it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies, man. So this is it. Okay. Let me read a little bit more. There was another point I saw too, real quick, and then I'll get back to the to my next article. I just wanted to point this out because this is heavy. You know? Let me jump down a little bit. Bear with me, bear with me. Neither trade or business. Yeah, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, no trade, business to carry on. It says the rivers being dried up, there was no flax to work with, and fine linen was a principal commodity of Egypt, nor any fish to catch or rushes to make paper of, as before observed. You see, so that's spiritual, because what's happening in America right now? No work, no jobs. All right, you got a famine of food. Okay, a limited supply on goods. You know, everything is basically the reserves that America has. That's what they're operating on, man. So this place is literally drying out, just like ancient Egypt did when Yahweh Shem Shai cursed ancient Egypt. All right, the same thing is happening now, man. The Lord is literally drying this place up in the spirit. You know, so I thought this was heavy. I just wanted to bring this out real quick. All right, so let's jump to my next article real fast. All right. This is from Bloomberg. It says fewer young men are in the labor force. More are living at home. It says for 25 to 34-year-olds, the two trends add up to a failure to launch. Okay. This place is failing. Okay. It says, are young men living at home because they're not working? Or are they not working because they're living at home? Hard to say, but either way, the trends are clear. More American males aged 25 to 34 are living in a parent's home, and fewer are participating in the labor force. Here are the charts. All right. You know, let me jump down. Get straight to the point at the bottom here. All right. And I'll post these articles in the description box. But straight to the point, it says, make no mistake. It says, though for a young man who's not working, the couch isn't a bed of roses. About half of prime age men who are not in the labor force may have a serious health condition that is a barrier to working. The late Princeton economist Alan Kruger wrote in the Brookings paper on economic activity in 2017. It says, added, Kruger, quote, nearly half of prime aged men who are not in the labor force take pain medication on any given day. In nearly 2/3 of these cases, they take prescription pain medication, right? So people are just finished out here, man. All right. People are drugged up, you know, depressed, you know, out of work, you know. The Lord is truly smiting this place, man. Let me get this real fast. All right. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3, and it reads, it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Who are the keepers of the house? All right, these economists, you know, these people who watch over the economy, that make predictions about the economy. These are the keepers of the house. And it says shall tremble. And the reason why they're trembling is because they see that this place is on its way out. All right. They see the decline of America, man. All right. It says, and the strong men shall bow themselves and the grinders cease. Okay. That's the workers. There's no work. People don't want to work. The grinders cease because they are few. And those that look out of the windows be darkened. Yeah, going back to what? The lack of jobs, man. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua killing the mirth of the land. All right. Ecclesiastes 12:4. It says, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of grinding is low. Okay. The sound of grinding is low in America, man. All right. 9 million plus out of jobs, don't want to work, you know. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the daughters and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. All right. Yeah. Because music today is trash, man, you know. But anyway, moving on. Let me get that one in Isaiah real quick. You see? Isaiah 24, verse 10, and it reads, it says, the city of confusion is broken down. All right. That's America. Babal, confusion. The city of confusion is broken down, man. Unemployment is skyrocketing, man. Nobody wants to work. All right. Yeah, they're raising, I believe they're raising unemployment or whatever, but that still doesn't play a factor. This place is still finished. All right. The fact that they're giving hiring bonuses says a lot, man. Okay. When have they started doing that? You see? Isaiah 24:10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every aspect of this place, economically, morally, you know, everything about this place is being broken down. Okay. I'm just looking up this word confusion. Okay. Formlessness, confusion, unreality, emptiness. That which is empty or unreal, wasteland, wilderness, a place of chaos. That's exactly what America is, man. Nothing but confusion and chaos. It says a worthless thing, in vain, confusion, empty place, without form, nothing thing of, vain vanity. You see that? So going back, okay. Isaiah 24:10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There's a crying and wine in the streets. All joy is dark, and the mirth of the land is gone. And the city is left in desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction, man. So as you see, Yahweh Shem Shai is smiting Babylon, man. All right. Let me get one more scripture, man. I believe it's in Habakkuk. Like I said, this is just a quick lesson. Just want to put this out there real quick. All right. Habakkuk 2 and let's see. Yeah, Habakkuk 2:13, and it reads, "Behold, is it not of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai of hosts, that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall worry themselves for very vanity?" Yeah, because all at the end of the day, it's all vanity. You know, there's no bouncing this place back. You know, there's no getting this place back to where it was. All right, it's all vanity, because eventually this place is going to be consumed with fire. All right, which is going to come from the missiles, man. And when the Lord comes back to bring judgment on this place, man. So my point, all right, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. You know, it's going to get worse. There's no work in Egypt. You know, as we continue on, you're going to see it's going to be more stories coming up like this, man. You know, but I just want to bring this out. I pray this quick lesson was edifying, man. I'm going to say, call halayim Yahweh Shem Shai. Hey, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring. Hey, shalom.